everyone. Bob here. Welcome to Silver Fox Fitness on a nice Sunday morning. This series of exercises I'm going to call strong back exercises using a door frame. We're going to work our upper back, our lumbar lower back, our hips, our pelvis, and our glutes. If you do these exercises on a regular basis and you do them properly, it should help you with back pain. Exercise number 1 is called a back bend. I'm going to stand in the door space, holding on to the door frame at approximately elbow height. I'm going to bring my toes right up to the door frame and my nose right up to the door frame. And then I'm going to gently push my hips or my belly into the door frame as I bend backwards with my upper body. Keep holding your belly into the door frame, your toes. Keep your head in neutral and bend back. If you feel any pain, relax a little bit and hold it there for 10 seconds. And then you can relax and let go. Oh, there's another side. Let's try it there. So I'm gripping the frame with my fingertips. Got to have a good grip. Putting my toes up against the bottom, my nose up against the top, and then push my belly into the door frame as I bend backwards with my upper back, keeping my head in neutral. How far can I go today? My belly's touching, my toes are touching, my fingers are gripping, and I'm holding it for 10 seconds. And then relax. If you want to do more than just one on each side, that's great. Exercise number 2 is called a side bend. I'm going to stand right in the middle of the space. Put one hand on my hip. The other hand and arm comes over my head, and notice it's bent. And since I'm going to try to bring my head toward the frame and my hand toward the frame and push my hips away from the frame on this side, I'm going to place my leg on the outside of the side I'm going to bend to over here. Now that's a lot of words just to tell you to take one leg and put it close to the frame. And then as this hand pushes away the hip, this one takes the upper body and I lean my head and my hand into the frame, pushing my hip away. If that doesn't make sense, just look at me and try to do this. How long? You're breathing comfortably in through your nose and out through your mouth, and you're just holding it for 10 seconds. Lower your arm, untangle your legs, let go of your hip. When you're ready, we've got two sides to our body. I'm standing up nice and tall, my best posture possible. I put my hand on my hip, so I'm going to be leaning that way, pushing away with the hand. That's it. Outside leg comes over close to the side I'm going to lean into. Arm is bent, comes over my head, and I take my head and my arm as I push my hip away. I take my head and my arm into the frame. Some people call this the ballerina. It's just a side bend, but pay attention to the details of your arms and your legs and your hands. Just 10 seconds. And of course, if you feel like doing that more than once, you've got time, go for it. Exercise number 3, I call it the cross arms and the bum back. So I face one side or the other of the frame, and I take my hands and I cross the arms, and then I grip the frame. approximately shoulder height. I bring my feet up toward the bottom of the frame, so I'm kind of holding on here. If I let go, I might bang my head. But I'm going to push my bum back and bring my head down between my arms. Now, if you did this with your knees bent, it wouldn't get the same effect. You need to keep your legs straight, your bum back, your arms are crossed, and your head is down. How long? You got it. 10 seconds. Let go without falling. Shake your arms a little bit. Shake your legs a little bit. So what did we do? We crossed our arms. Well, on that side, I crossed them this way. So this time I'm going to cross them this way. Approximately shoulder height. Grab a hold of the frame with your fingertips. Put your toes to the bottom of the frame. Push your bum back and lower your head down between your arms. And keep your legs straight. You can do it. It's just 10 seconds. Good. Let go. And you're breathing comfortably through all these exercises. In through your nose and out through your mouth twice as long. Give it that a shake. The last exercise is called thread the needle. You'll see why I call it that in a second. And it's really quite easy. I face the frame. I put my hands one on top of the other. About, shoulder height. Maybe a little lower. Okay, you decide. All right. So now I'm going to step back so that my feet, my heels especially, are touching the frame. Maybe a little bit of my back, right? Anyway, my bum. There, good. So my bum's touching, my heels are touching, my arms are pressing. So I'm just going to lean into the space that I've created, let go of one arm, and reach under the other arm and look that way with my head. So I'm looking under my arm that's on the frame, and the other arm is pointing. Hey, look, I see a chipmunk or a squirrel or something on the floor that I have to vacuum. Just 10 seconds, and you can let go. You'll feel that in your lumbar region. So let's turn around. So what did he say again? Oh, I know. We take one arm or one palm and put it on top of the other one, approximately shoulder height. So we're holding on to the frame that way. Put our heels up against the other frame. And our arms can be down a little bit, or up a little bit, or right straight in front of us. But you got to get your head under there, and you got to get your head under the arm, and your free arm is pointing. So let's go. We bend over into the space. We take our head and we look that way, the other way, and the arm, and we point. Oh, what do I see now? Oh, I see a beautiful vase. Oh, I see a bird on the tree out the window. So my bum's touching, my heels are touching, my hand and arm is pressing into the frame, and the other arm and head and everything is looking underneath. But just for 10 seconds, and you're done. That's it. 4 exercises. You need a door frame. Have fun. Do it correctly. And anytime you get a chance, your back will love you for it.